way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
请问
You ask, we answer.
Welcome to Qingwen. This is Clay.
大家好，我是 Connie
And I'm Ember.
How we doing, gang?
Good. We've settled down from last week a little.
A little bit.
Toned it down a bit.
We had fun last week.
We did, but hey, we can bring it up a notch.
We can always bring it up a little bit. So in last week's episode, we did the yo-yo episode.
Yo-yo ma.
Which is basically adding two attributes to one thing, one item. And so one of our listeners actually said, he was commenting how much he enjoyed the podcast. And he said, that's the only way to learn if you can laugh and you can study. And
At the same time.
At the same time. So he tried to use the yo sentence, like yo xue, yo
Clay,
xiao.
it's not the yo sentence, it's the yo-yo sentence.
I'm a yo-yo. So Connie, apparently that is not the correct way to say.
对，不可以
So
说
how would you want to say, when I study, I want to laugh?
一边学一边笑。
So what's the difference here between the yo sentence and the yībiān sentence?
一般来说，两个动作同时发生，我们用一边一边。
So generally, when there's two actions that are taking place at the same time, then we use yībiān. And the yo-yo na.
And the yo-yo. So to use the yo, you would say like somebody is pretty and beautiful. 又漂亮又美, right?
对。
But if you want to use this yībiān, it's more like doing something while doing something. So verb while verb. So if you watch TV while you eat, how would you say that, Connie?
一边看电视一边吃饭，
Now in that case, could you say yo 看电视 yo 吃饭?
不太
No, it sounds weird.
No, it doesn't work.
So this is more like an action that's happening in the present time, right, Connie?
对。
So Clay, what are some things that you do at the same time?
There's a lot of things I try to do at the same
Isn't
time.
there something like my dad used to say, can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time? Did you ever try doing that? It's hard.
Let me see.
It's hard. See, you're rubbing your head. Okay, how about
How would I say pat? I'm patting my head and rubbing my stomach at the same time.
Connie? Oh, this is like high level Chinese.
This is kind of tough, but how do you do it? How do you say that, Connie?
一边拍头一边摸肚子。
Now, this is very useful language, everyone. Why don't you go around asking all your Chinese friends to try it? It could be a great conversation starter. Can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same
Do
time?
people in China try that, Connie? Like every kid in the West, they try to do this very difficult thing.
In China, does it
不
happen?
会，
Okay, so we found something that's culturally ours. How cool. We could introduce Western culture to them with this. This could be a great icebreaker.
So what's something that you yībiān?
Oh, let me think now.
I bet you do something
Oh,
every
I
day.
know. How about this one? Connie, how would you say it? I have this great ability that I can chat on MSN and work at the same time.
哦，一边工作一边聊 MSN。
I digress.
We all have that. We all have that ability.
对。
I think Connie has it too. I've noticed.
我经常做。
In fact, when I looked around the office, I think everyone has that ability. So it's not as hard as the patting your head and rubbing your stomach one.
I think everyone has the ability to use it. I can't say they all have the ability to do it and work at the same
Yes,
time.
but me and Connie have the talent. It's amazing. Okay, good.
No, they
So that's a
don't.
really useful one.
Well, I don't know about you, but
about
if
Connie?
I go to the gym, if I don't have my iPod,
If you go.
if I go, it's miserable. So could I say 一边主重一边听音乐?
可以。
So when I
一边
lift weights, I also listen to my music.
Right, so that sentence is break it down.
举重，
That means to lift weights.
Lift weights, yeah.
And how would you say listen to your iPod, Connie? Do they have a word for iPod in Chinese?
Let me get.
King
Can I guess?
iPod.
Yeah, iPod, of course.
Maybe first iPod, is it?
iPod。
Now,
iPod.
I always catch you riding your bike and listening to your iPod.
That's true. And some people lately brought to my attention it might be dangerous. But actually, I think it's safer that way. Because I don't know, I can block out the road rage.
So how would you say that, Connie? How would you say Amber rides her bike and she listens to her iPod?
哦，他一边骑自行车一边听 iPod。
Okay, wait, I know something that Clay does while he rides his bike.
What do I do?
He 一边骑自行车一边看女孩.
哇，
I've been known to
Is
do
that right, Connie?
对，
How do you say 看女孩的屁股?
真的吗？
I almost ran into ongoing traffic.
If anyone wants to know,
Couple days
屁股
ago.
means bum. Yeah, so 一边 can be dangerous.
So Connie, can I say 一边 Can I do 3 different things?
可以。
Really? Now,
If not, I gotta
Amber,
try.
你一边骑自行车一边听 iPod 一边看帅哥。
There's no shy good. That sentence is null and void. There's no shy good.
That's never happened to you while you're riding your bike and listening to your iPod.
I've been looking, but I can't find any.
Oh my goodness.
Amber 很危险。
Yes, it is very distracting, especially when you can't find any. What about Connie? What do you do? Two things at the same time? I bet you can. You're pretty like 厉害。
我一般是一边走路一边吃早饭。
You eat while you walk?
对，很不好。
It's kind of good though. It kind of passes the time for the walk from the subway down to Chinese Pod.
Amber, there's quite a few times I've caught you while in mid-sentence, you're kind of daydreaming. So,
Yeah.
So Connie, how could I say Amber
Well, I'm
doesn't
pretending to listen.
She
I mean,
pretends to listen.
at least I'm that polite.
How can I say that Amber's pretending to listen when I'm talking
At the
to her?
same time as daydreaming.
他一边假装在听他说话，一边在做白日梦。
Oh, I love that word. 白日梦 daydream.
白日
That is a
梦。
mouthful.
白日梦. Everyone remember that phrase. It'll come in handy. Okay, yeah, well, it's true. Sometimes I am daydreaming. Because sometimes you're boring. No, just kidding.
Ouch. You know what, Amber? Not on air. I mean, let's just keep that.
Leave our problems out of the
Yeah.
recording studio.
Come on now. So, Amber, sometimes when you come up with Qingwen ideas, I
Yes.
一边点头一边不同意.
Yeah, I noticed. Pretend that you're what? Okay, how do you let's translate that.
Let's
Could you say the
translate that.
sentence again?
一边点头，一边不同意。
So it's like Clay's nodding his head and disagreeing at the
At the
same time.
In my head, I'm disagreeing.
Yes,
but
he's not as affable as he comes across on
Yes.
air, everyone.
I guess we did to each other, Amber.
Okay, Connie, what's something else you do at the same time?
一边洗澡一边唱歌。
Do you really?
我也是。
I want to come over and hear.
Can you give us a little sample of your
Wait a minute. I think there's a shower downstairs next to that toilet. That one we put the picture of last time. Oh, maybe not.
啦啦啦。
That's it? That's how you sing in the shower?
Come
More.
on, sing,
Good.
Come on, more.
sing some
Sing a-
Zhou Jielun or something.
Sing some Chinese classical traditional song.
两只老虎，两只老虎，跑得快，跑得快。
Wow, great voice. And I'm sure with the
Not bad.
acoustics of the shower, it would sound even better. I've noticed something about men, and I'm not getting a dig at Clay right now,
You
because
are
I'm sure
always
you're not
trying to
like
get a dig
this.
at me.
No, you're not like this at all.
Okay.
But I have noticed that men, I think it's a bit of a cliche, but it's true, that's why it's a cliche, is that men cannot...
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
watch TV at the same time as listen to their girlfriends. Like, you know, for example, girls, you go to a pub and then the TV's on behind you and like you're having like, this deep, intimate conversation, but then the guy's eyes are wandering up to the TV. So Connie, can you use it negative? Say,
You're actually
man
right
can...
about this. We can't.
I think this is turning into a rant. That was quite a long explanation. Okay, Connie, so how can you say men cannot watch TV at the same time as listen to their girlfriends?
哦，男人不可以一边看电视一边听女孩子讲话。
对 Is it true, Clay?
It is definitely true.
Yes.
Absolutely. We try to pretend, but we're just not as good
You
as
don't
you
pretend
girls.
very well at all.
No, it's too hard.
It's that distracted look as you're not
The
looking at
game's
her
on. What are you
eyes.
supposed to do?
Yes. Okay.
That's good to know you can throw a negative in front of there
Yeah,
as well.
that's right. So this yībiān sentence pattern, it was never so interesting as it was right now. Every textbook has it, actually. I've seen
Yeah,
around.
I want to say this was level like 1.
Yeah, but
Maybe
sometimes you don't
second
end up using
semester.
it. Yeah, because it's like you never really thought about when to
But
use it.
high frequency, pretty easy. So hopefully we give a couple sentences for you guys.
Yeah,
to
so throw
understand.
some on the boards for us. Give some comments, your yībiān
And
sentences.
I want to see a quadruple yībiān.
Yes, let's go for the quadruple, and we will crown you the ultra
What do they
master.
get? What are we going to give someone if they
You'd
can
be
do
like king of the universe, yībiān master.
All right, if you can get 4 yībiāns, you get an autographed picture of Amber. How about that? And
Oh,
Connie.
Come on now. They don't want that.
I think they do.
I know. They'll get an audio recording of Connie singing in the shower.
All right, that's a deal.
Okay, it's a deal. If you really want that, you can have it. Okay, so we'll see you next time on 新闻.
Later.
再见。
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
7034.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/7034 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/7034.